uh, after the show, before the show, during the show, man. So, all right, man, we about to go ahead and jump right into it.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
10, 5, 4, 3.
Good morning, and what's going on, everybody? Lockoutmen back in the truck. Yes, sir. We're doing it live this time. I want to welcome everybody back to another episode of the Lockoutmen Podcast show. I am your humble host, Lockoutmen. And in this episode, man, I have a young man that been down with me for quite a while. We've been chopping it up and all like that. But he reached out to me. He wanted, so forth and so on, man. And hit that bell and that all button for, you know what I'm saying? So that you can get when I come on live, because I pop on live whenever, you know what I'm saying? And when the videos drop. Actually, today is Wednesday, and you guys know what that means. At 5 o'clock today, we got the MTC that's coming later today. We also have another interview that's coming later today. So yeah, a lot of things is happening today, man. But right now, if you guys would like to support the channel, you can do that by hooking me up with some coffee, man. Give me something to drink. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you can do that with the coffee app. It's in the description below, or you can hit me up with the Cash App. It doesn't matter. However you guys want to hook me up with some coffee this morning, because I am thirsty. You know what I'm saying? It's early morning, and I'm getting it in for you guys, and that's what's up, man. Well, in today's episode, like I said before, I would like to bring to the show my man, Walter Shannon. What's going on, Big G?
Nothing much, man. Chilling at home.
All right. So we were speaking, in the green room for a little bit, man. You at home, you with your kids and all like that. You're resting. We'll get into, the reasons, why you decided to stay home for a little bit. But let's talk about COVID season, man. I mean, COVID really got us messed up out here, and how is it affecting the kids? You know what I'm saying? With them not going to school, with them going to school, what's going on with the kids as far as COVID?
I think my kids are kind of like frustrated they're not going, because they want to be around their friends. So I know it's affecting them, and it's kind of isolating them in the house. So I just we're just gonna try to do something with them once a week. You know what I'm saying? So they don't feel so isolated. So I mean, it's affecting them because they can't be around their friends. We in Houston, so a lot of stuff is not open. So
Hold on, right quick. I got something for my Houston people, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out to my Texas people. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Houston. How long you been rocking down in Houston, man?
It'll be 2 years in February.
Okay. Where are you from initially?
Kansas City, Kansas.
I'm not in Kansas. Well, I'm not in Kansas, but I am in Missouri. So I do have a load that's dropping in Kansas City, Missouri. And it's funny that there is 2 Kansas cities, man. I mean,
Kansas City, Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, they're sister states.
I know, right? And that's crazy. But the actual it's also funny that the
Kansas City, Kansas. Yeah, they always make fun about that growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was a Missouri team, not a Kansas team, but I just say it represents both of us. You know what I'm saying? They sister states. So but some people say it's a Missouri team, not a Kansas team. So
I know, right? And I'm here. As a matter of fact, I'm here in Kansas City, Kansas too, and waiting to get to get unloaded or waiting for my unload time to get unloaded. You know what I'm saying, man? So
Right.
how was it? How was life like growing up in Kansas City, Kansas, man?
Well, my childhood was kind of rough, man. You know, both of my parents, man. Yeah, my mama, she sold dope, and you know, my dad was a crackhead and alcoholic. So you know, growing up, it was rough.
Wow.
But you know, I managed to make it to the adulthood with, you know, with decency, but the hurt from, you know what I'm saying, not feeling loved by your mother or by your father, you know what I'm saying, they kind of sit with you for all your life and make you feel like you're not really worthy of anything. So you kind of flow through life, which is what I basically doing, just flowing through life and not making decisions as a man and stuff like that. And, you know, all that come down coming on you and hit you pretty hard.
Well, you said you said your father, he was addicted, and your mom was was the baller of the family. So did he kind of like get addicted of the product that she was selling?
For growing up, I was an accident. I wasn't supposed to be here. They just, you know, happened to do it once, whatever. So they was never in a relationship or something like that.
God damn it, man! Please tell me they didn't actually say that to you, right? I mean, she didn't.
Well, my mama did tell me that. I mean, I love my woman. I've grown to understand why she said the things that she said because of where she was at. So, you know, as a kid, you don't understand that, but when you get older, you understand where they were at the particular moment and how they were. So you understand that's the message that she felt. So you kind of get over it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So, you know, my childhood was rough, man, and I just kind of flowed through life, and I made it. But and that only reason I made it because of my grandma always praying for me and God. So, you know, I made it this far, but now everything crumbling down. You know what I'm saying? With the truck, everything, and life in general.
We'll talk a little bit more. We'll get into that in a little bit. But man, I mean, you know, I guess I can pretty much sympathize with you. I mean, you know, my mom, she was a workaholic. You know, she didn't, do the drug game or nothing like that, but she was always a workaholic. You know, she was there, but she wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, myself, you know, growing up, you know, I came, you know, got to be a little hustler and all like that. Didn't do the drug game. I always wanted my own money because, you know, every time asking moms for some money, it was like trying to pull a teeth.
Right. I mean, I didn't dabble on a little bit of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Drug game, all kind of stuff, man. But, you know, I've had a lot of life lessons. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the problem that I got in is I care about everybody else and don't care about myself. So I break my back for everybody else and not me. And I've always been like that. But, you know, when you're like that, you get hurt easy and you get hurt a lot. So.
Yeah, you get taken advantage of a lot in that situation too. A lot of people take advantage of your kindness. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you got to protect, man. You got to protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, along the way, you gotta, you know, you'll figure that out along the way. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know, I mean, it's like you said, it's life lessons, man. You know, it's life lessons, and you'll make it through, bro. You'll make it through, man. So let's
I ain't got a choice, man. You know what I'm saying? I already tried to off myself and it didn't work, man. So
nah, man,
it's rough.
Yeah, we need you here, man. We need you here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been through some really, really tough times myself, you know, especially when me and my wife separated. You know, that was a dark period. You know, I started drinking, you know, I started hitting that hard liquor and all like that. I was on teetering to do drugs and all like that. But by the grace of God and my son pulling me up out of that funk, you know what I'm saying? We'll get it, man. You just need that positivity, put that faith into the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
So yeah, man, we here, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here to share your story with me, man. So let's talk about trucking for a little bit, man. How did you what made what was the decision that you made that got you into trucking, and how you got started?
Well, because my cousin through marriage was a truck driver, man, and I saw the life that he was able to provide for his wife and his kids, and growing up not having anything, and you know what I'm saying. So I use it. I thought if I did that I would be able to provide for my family, which I was able to do a lot of things with truck driving, but you know, it cost me a lot of things too.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Not being here with your kids, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Did you by chance do your, did you do your research, or you pretty much,
I just jumped into it, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So so far how has the journey been so far?
I mean, I was able to, you know what I'm saying, move my family around a lot. I was able to buy my kids the things that they wanted and the things that I never had, the things that I dreamed of. So truck driving provided a lot of things for me and my family. So I can't say that. But I've also, it's a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing because you're able to provide for your family, but it's a curse because you're not actually there.
That's what's up. That's why that.
Man, and putting yourself in positions that you should in. But
how long you been how long you been a truck driver? Did you, or let me revert this. Have you been how did you go by getting into it? Getting your license? Did you get it through?
I went to
schooling?
CR England. I went to school. I went to CR England and got my license, but like my second month in there, and I had a trainer that was racist. That was calling me the N-word, you know what I'm saying, and being hostile with me. And we was in West Cheek, Virginia, and I guess it's a 2-lane freeway, and you have to stay in the left-hand lane or you're gonna hit the mountain. So I had got over, so I wouldn't hit the lap, and he woke up and said, "What the fuck you doing, nigga?" And then he told me to get back over.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. I gotta get the buzzer. Hold up. This dude actually woke up and said, "What you doing, N-word?"
Yeah, he said that, and and I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, kind of like, okay, whatever. And I got over it and I hit the mountain. So, and I didn't realize it, but dude ended up calling the highway patrol or whatever, and they came and did their thing. So I had to wait 5 years before I can get back in the truck because of that one incident, because he called the police on me and all that. And, got back to Salt Lake. They fired me, sent me home, and I was devastated. I gave up on truck driving because I didn't think that I was going to ever get back in it because I hadn't had no experience. And, and I was going through school.
So wait. Okay, so you said 5 years. Walter, how long have you had your license altogether?
I think I probably had my license over 10 years, man, but okay. I only probably drove maybe 3 years because of, you know what I'm saying, incidents and stuff like that, getting these jobs and losing them, and they had to come back home and try to regroup and stuff like that.
Okay, so let's go back to CR England, man. So this did you, when they paired you with the trainer, did he show any indication? Well, of course, he's not going to show any indication in the beginning. He's probably going to be for that incident and him calling you the N-word. Did you get any indication? Like, did you get any?
He seemed cool. He's ready to go. He was a dedicated driver. He had a certain route that he rode, and you know what I'm saying. And he seemed pretty cool. And then, it just the whole script flipped, man. And and I was telling people about it, and people were like, you should have beat him down. But you know what I'm saying, I'm more about my family. You know what I'm saying, at home. I'm trying to do this and do what I got to do. Get in my own truck so I can provide for my family. And it was crazy. But I mean, I'm learning, man. You have to do what God wants you to do. You can't do what you want to do. When you do what you want to do, you have all these issues and all these turmoils and all these hiccups. And you know what I'm saying? I'm learning that, I got to sit down and I got to regroup and I got to figure out what God wants me to do. Because as long as you do what you want to do, you're going to keep up in your head. You're going to keep having pitfalls. And trucking, has brought a lot of good things for me, but it's been a lot of pitfalls, man. It's been a lot of incidents that I've been getting into in truck driving that I shouldn't get into, but because, you know what I'm saying, you have so much on your plate, man. You worried about making sure everybody at home is good. You make sure there's money in the bank account, man, and I kind of like lost myself, man. I was so worried about making sure my home was good. I just lost myself, man, and I was lonely out there, man, so I was, you know what I'm saying, doing all kind of stuff, man. I had no business doing, man, and now it cost me my marriage, you know what I'm saying, and it's the truck job has been, like I said, it's been a blessing and a curse.
Truck driving for a person that's never did it before, that's one of the things that you really and truly got to sit back and put in context, man, because if you just gonna jump into it and come out here, yeah, it can go left real quick. But see, if you take your time and talk to some people, you got YouTube now, you can go to YouTube, but sometimes YouTube got bullshit people on there too. So it's unfortunate. You got to weave through the fucking waters of YouTube to find good truckers that's talking about the industry and how it actually is out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man,
well, you got a lot of that, man. You got to weave it out, man, because one person to say this, the next person to say this is crazy.
So you got into the accident. You ran up against the mountain. Did the highway patrol cited you for?
Yeah, he gave me the ticket, but he's like, man, he's like, I really can't even write you the ticket because I didn't see it, but because dude called, he had to write me the ticket.
Wow.
So you know what I'm saying, and he told me that, you know what I'm saying, and so my trucker career started off horrible, man. This is like, man, and you know what I'm saying, you got family at home, and they depended on you to pay these bills, man, and that had to happen. You
didn't cause no, you didn't hit anybody. You just hit the side of the mountain, right?
Yeah, and it tore the trailer up. That's all.
Oh, okay. So they had to send somebody out there to come and tow the trailer, or was you guys able to move it?
Well, they brought another trailer and just, you know what I'm saying, they took the product from one trailer and put it in the other one.
Oh, okay. So you did you by chance tell them of your experience with the trainer?
I did. They didn't care, man. My dispatch knew about it. He was trying to help me get me back to the terminal. I was almost done with phase 2. Like I was driving the truck with no problem, man. Like I didn't have no issue. Just had that little hiccup, man. So when I got back to Salt Lake City, they already had my papers ready and everything because he got to talk to me before I did. I don't know what he told them. So they had everything ready for me just to send me home, like when we got there.
Wow. So after you got your license through CR England, so after they terminated you, did they still come after you for the money of for the license?
Nah, because I still owe them money for the school as we speak.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they still coming after. That's what I'm saying for the school. You still owe them money for the school.
Yeah.
Man, I would have told them motherfuckers to kick rocks.
But they ain't never got their money, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just truck driving, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it. What they say, it's a lifestyle. It's not a job. It really is, but you don't know that until you've been in there and you have a bunch of pitfalls and you see all kind of stuff, man. You really see what it is.
It is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that you. Hold on. There we go. Damn it! Why you don't want to go in there? There we go. It is a lifestyle, man. It's a lifestyle that that a lot of people just can't get used to, man. You got to get used to this type of job right here, man. All right. So within the 10 so years that you had your license, who have you been driving since after CR England, after they let you go? Have you been Have you been driving since? You said something about being hemmed up for 5 years. What they do? Put that on your DAC report, and that.
Yeah, they put it on my DAC report, so wouldn't nobody hire me because I didn't have no experience. So it took about 5 years, and the only person that would take me was Western Express. So I went to them and worked there for like 2 years.
All right. Well, Western Express, man. I must say,
people talk bad about them, man, but you know what I'm saying? They're a second chance company, man. They willing to help anybody. You know what I'm saying? When other companies won't, like they'll help you. They'll take people that most people won't take. So, well, like a lot of people talk bad about them, man. But
Western Express. I tend to think that Western Express is a second chance company, but it's also a bullshit company, though. I mean. As far they give you the chance, but they give you the chance at the cost of them doing garbage shit to you, like paying you less. You know what I'm saying? Probably start you off at what you not not competitive.
Compensated.
Yeah. Well,
they not. They not competitive, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they will give you a chance. I mean, but they got their structure where only way for you to make money, man, is to be a trainer. So it's all set up from them to benefit and not for you to benefit. You have to do what they want you to do in order to make money. Because if not, you ain't gonna make no money.
So during that time, man, a lot of people get into this trucking gig for different goals and different reasons. What was the goal at the time that you had set for yourself when you actually got into trucking, especially?
I just jumped in, like I never. Oriented a person to set goals that I don't think about anything, man. I feel the urge to do some stuff, man. I just do it, and I don't think about what happened. I just do, and that's not a good thing when you do that, because man, you really set yourself up for failure.
That's what's up, man. So you said when you got out here, you had a whole lot of loneliness, missing your family, missing your missing being with your family. You're out here over the road. You driving from shipper to shipper, receiver to receiver, truck stop to truck stop, man. And you of course you
man, and
kids. So are you setting up your marriage, or did it mess up your relationship?
I mean, it messed up my marriage. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And my kids, like, I know they love me, but they so used to me not being here. So now that I'm here, it feels weird sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just, like, walk by you sometimes, don't say nothing to you. It's like you have to say something to them, but I guess they do their mama like that, too. So I'm learning a lot, you know what I'm saying? But,
Okay. How many kids you got, bro?
I got 4, 2 boys, 2 girls.
All right. And are they all with you now, or are they with the family?
Yeah, they all
custody. Or?
They all with me right now. We all living in the same house right now till the lease is up, and then we gonna go. I go our separate ways.
Okay. All right. So you work with you say you worked past tense with Western Express. Of course, you came on the on your Facebook because me and you was Facebook friends, and you talked about accident that you got into when you was driving for Western Express. Can you take us back to what happened that day?
Well, I was driving for Earl Henderson, not Western Express, for the accident. But man, my mind just was everywhere but where it needs to be, man. When you driving that truck, your mind got to be on driving that truck. Your mind can't be on your problems at home, how you feel. And that's what happened. My mind was somewhere else and not where it needs to be, man. And it caused a lot of adjustment. And I rode the truck, man. And I wasn't scared. I was mad, more mad than anything, man. And I wish that I was dead. And I had put that on Facebook, man. And I got a lot of backlash from my family and people like that, like saying, why you say that? saying? So it's just crazy, man. It's like a lot of times you don't talk to your family at all until something bad happened, and then everybody want to act like they care. But it's like, you care about somebody, man. You talk to them before that. You know what I'm saying? You reach out to them. You check on them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just been a crazy whirlwind, man. And I rode the truck, man, but I'm done with trucking, man. I think I was trying to do something that I wasn't supposed to do, and God allowed me to do it for a certain amount of time, and it's time to do something else.
You know, it's man. I want to touch on the family dynamic. You know, I went through the same thing with my family. You know, a lot of people, you know, they all come together in bad situations like funerals or when something bad happens. Everybody and their mama come out of the fucking woodwork, you know. And you know, I get like when I was a kid, like when I was like 17, 18, 19, you know, I had family members come up to me like, oh man, Lockout, I remember you when you was a little baby. I remember you when you was this big, and look how big you are. Like, I'm standing there next to my moms and shit like, who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
You know,
right.
and my mom's standing next to me. Mom's like, oh, well, that's Uncle such and such. Don't you remember him? I'm looking at mom like,
no.
I'm looking at mom like,
yeah.
And you know, and they'll go like, oh well, yeah, you might not remember me, Lockout, because you know, you was a baby back. Yeah, okay, where you been all that time, bro? I mean,
right.
I never seen you. You never came over. You never visit. You never visit. You never did none of that shit. Like, who the hell are you? Like, so then, as I get older, you know, and you know, people start falling to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Then you get people that gets like, oh, okay, well, what we should have done back in the day, we should have kept in contact, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. And I'm over here like, well, you know, I said my grandfather, you know, he had a whole nother family, like a whole nother group of people, like a whole nother culture over there. And every time me and my sister came around, we never felt the love from our grandfather. Now this is the great, you know, I was a kid, I'm watching TV and I see how grandfathers treat their grandkids and all like that, you know, like put them on the knee, bounce them on the knee, take them out, whatever. My grandfather ain't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So granddad was, you know, he was a good man, yada yada yada. I was like, well, maybe he was a good man to a point. You know, he helped my mom get the house that we're in now, which is my house. But he helped us get in there now. But where was he along the way? He got us in the house, but that's it. We ain't never seen him. He ain't come over to visit. He ain't came over to say what's up. We always went over there.
If they raised a certain way, if they raised not to show love, they raised to be hard and stuff like that. I think a lot of our parents was taught like that. They wasn't taught to show love and all that. They was taught to be hard, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you been doing wrong, don't say nothing. And I think that's how my family is. So, and I've grown to know that, you know what I'm saying? But I've always felt like I was never loved by anybody. So I kind of like just went through life, just hoping and praying nobody hurt me. And that's not a good way to be. Like, I love my dad, I love my mom, but they was raised differently. My mom was sheltered. She wasn't taught what to do, how to be a mother. So she never knew how to be a mother. Okay. But she did the best that she knew how. And before she died, she, you know what I'm saying, she would call me every day, come over, spend time with the kids, you know what I'm saying, and try to apologize for all the stuff that she did to me growing up. And my dad was just taught, you know what I'm saying, he was a player, and he was, you know what I'm saying, he never finished elementary school, so he couldn't read, he couldn't write, so I used to have to read his mail to him and stuff like that, man. And, you know what I'm saying, and I always told myself when I have my kids, I wouldn't be like my dad, but at the same token, I haven't broke that generational curse because I am being like my dad, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm here, but I'm not here. So me do truck driving, I was being a provider, but I wasn't being the father that my kids needed me to be. And I'm still working on that, but I'm scared to death to talk to my kids, and I don't know why. I just am. So, my relationship with my kids ain't what I want it to be. I know they love me, but it's just I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to do, man. And I got to start somewhere.
Well, and at least you're back with them now. You're back into their lives. You got your faith back and all like that. And it's just unfortunate that trucking kind of the last bit, the last tail end of it, kind of like made you make a life change. And and when you get into accidents and you survive accidents like that rollover that you said that you was in, man, it does change you. Accidents do change you. If it doesn't, hopefully it changes you for the better. But it being in an accident, especially a trucking accident, it does change you. So,
right.
You said it was raining that day, and you said you kind of lost focus. So you kind of lost focus, and you kind of like slid off to the side and rolled over that way.
Well, it was like 4 a.m, man, and it's dark on a little small road, man. And you know what I'm saying? It was raining. I think I was coming to a stop sign and I didn't see it in time, and I hit the brakes. So once I hit on the brakes, the trailer locked up, swung out, and the trailer went, and then the tractor ended up calling the police, and they got me to a hotel where they go do the drug test, and then they terminated, which I knew that's what they was gonna do. So but they got me back home. So you the truck is sitting on the side, so you climbed out of the truck. Climbed out.
Yeah, you climbed out. You actually climbed out of the truck, and
right.
And I guess the guy that pulled over, shout out to him, that pulled over to make sure that you all right. Wow, I'm glad you was all right, man. I
am too, man. But at that particular moment, man, I really wish that I was dead, man. I still feel like that sometimes. So, but that's why my family really don't talk to me like that. They ain't trying to hear that. But I mean, every day I wake up feeling like that, and I know I can't. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 kids that need me. You
got people that's dependent on you.
It's a fight every day.
You got people that's dependent on you, man. And just look at that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I do it. I mean, I wake up. I get I have my bouts with depression in a while. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sometimes it just hits me like a ton of bricks. But I just look up. I just look up and just thank God that I am here. And I look towards seeing my son, which is the light of my light. Light of my light, the light of my life. You know what I'm saying? He keeps me grounded. You know what I'm saying? I really think if he wasn't here,
I do that too, man. Yeah. I mean, my kids are too, man. But I still feel like that, man. I wish I did. I love my kids to death, man. I want to see them grow up. I want to see them be a better person. I want them to achieve whatever. Man, be better than I was, man. But depression is real. You know what I'm saying, man? It's crazy,
So after the situation, and you kind of figured now that semi truck driving just isn't for you anymore. Do you still have your Class A?
Yeah, I still got it.
Oh, okay. Then you could still use it for maybe small driving, like expedite.
Right now, I'm a yard dog. I work as a yard dog for Home Depot right now. So
okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. At least you back, bro. Hold on right quick. I know it's something that you don't want, but it's at least you're still keeping. Even you say you're working for a yard dog for Home Depot. Do you still need your medical card to
Yeah, they want all that, man, but they don't care about your driver record, man. They just want you to have a mega card and your DOT, because that's all they care about, man. Because like, I applied one day, I went to the interview the same day, and I got hired the next day, and I told them about the accident, and they didn't even care.
So wait a minute, you told them about what? You know what? I wouldn't, being that I wouldn't think they would probably look as far as that goes, because you're pretty much driving in the yard, you park in the truck, and then you going home, not like that.
Right.
So, working for Home Depot, man, how's your experience been there so far?
Man, I mean, it's a job. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, they don't take care of the equipment or whatever, man. You right. You know what I'm saying? You get in these trucks, man, and it's like one thing after another don't work, and they don't really want to say too much about it, man. Like, they just want you to drive that mud. If it's half working, just drive it for 12 hours. Just deal with it, man. That's the only complaint I got. I mean, but you know what I'm saying, 12 hours a day, you know what I'm saying, $1,850, you know what I'm saying, $200 a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not hard work, but you don't get a break. They want you to work 12 straight hours with no break. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they provide food for you. They provide water. They provide snacks. And then have you come get it in the little office. Have you come get it, and you get back in your truck and you eat and drive. You know what I mean? So
okay,
it's a job, man.
Okay. Now, being that you're a yard dog, man, I know a lot of blind side and a lot of sight sides going on in them motherfucking yards, man. So being a yard dog, is it easy? Is it easy for, well, of course it's easy. It's easy for you guys to get to maneuver around the trailers and all like that, moving trailers all day, right?
It's a learning experience for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, driving a full thing to driving a little yard dog, man, it's a difference, man. You can stretch a little bit, and you know, you can push a little bit when you got the yard dog that you couldn't push when you got the trailer, when you got the full bed, because you can't maneuver around enough to do it. But with the yard dog, man, you can, you know what I'm saying, you can fit in the little tight spaces, man. You can do a lot of things that you wouldn't normally be able to do. All
right. That's what's up. Hey, are they trucks manuals or are they automatics?
Automatic.
Oh, so they are automatics. Do they have any manuals? I heard some of them are.
This company don't have any manuals, but I mean there are probably other companies that probably have manuals.
Now let me ask you this before we get up out of here. You drive are you driving for a different company that's leased onto Home Depot, or are you driving for Home Depot?
It's a tip ADC called Boom Logistics out of Florida. They hired to do the yard work. So that's how I got the job.
Oh, okay.
But it's actually working for Home Depot, you know what I'm saying, at their warehouse, you know what I'm saying, pulling trailers out, moving trailers and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So there's temp agencies for truckers?
Yeah, man. I mean, you be surprised, man. On Indeed, man, it's a lot of jobs out there on Indeed for you know what I'm saying, for warehouse with truck driver, all kind of stuff, man. It's crazy because I've got so many applications for jobs with truck driving. It's crazy, and a lot of them I know I can't do, but people still send you all kind of fill out the application, fill this out, fill that out. But I don't do it because I'm like, man, I got to roll over. Y'all not finna fade with me.
Right.
I know better than that.
Right. At least, you know. Now this is like your second major accident since CR England, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, but they are spread apart. So you pretty good, Walter, man. You could still get back into, you know, tractor trailer trucking, but
yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I had a couple of people that I knew could give me a job with somebody, man. But I just decided not to do it. You know, so like I said, I mean, I just felt like I did truck driving to you know what I'm saying, to provide for my family. But I probably shouldn't have did that. I probably should have just got a regular job and stayed at home with my family. And you know what I'm saying. And I think things would be different than how they are now. But I chose to do that because I wanted to be a provider and I wanted to give them the world, which I knew if I did truck driving, they would do that.
Now the guy.
So that's why I chose to do truck driving.
Now, since the CR England incident with the trainer calling you out of your name, have you ever been discriminated against anywhere else in your trucking career?
Just with the COVID-19, man. You know how you know what I'm saying? They act like we got the disease, or you can't use the bathroom, you can't do this. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you try, the restaurant's closed, we ain't got nowhere to eat, we ain't got nowhere to use the bathroom, we can't take showers, we can't eat. It's just crazy. Or you go to certain chippers, man, and it's like they got a bathroom, but they tell you they ain't got a bathroom. It's like, dude, how y'all use the bathroom? I know y'all use the bathroom. Just say we can't use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be honest. But, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, man, and people not going to be honest, man.
Well, you know,
it's kind of like that was
COVID season came in and just tore up everything. I went to McDonald's yesterday and I forgot my mask, so I came in there with, with my shirt over my face, and African American female over here talking about, well, you need a mask on. I'm like, well, I got my. It says face coverings. You know what I'm saying? So I am covering my face. You know what I'm saying? With my shirt, I am covering. But I said, so you telling me you're not going to serve me because I don't have a mask, right?
Yes. I think some people, man, are taking it way too serious, man. If you covering your face and you protecting it, shouldn't matter, man. But you know, some people just taking it to 20, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's it is. Like I said, COVID season is changed a lot, and it's gonna be even messed up even when they find a vaccine, man. I bet you. I told a trucker friend of mine that I said I bet you, I guarantee when they find a vaccine, they're gonna force us to take it. Watch, it's gonna come.
Right.
It's gonna come, man.
Right. Yeah. And in some companies, man, you got to go in there and do the paperwork, and they scared to death for you. And they want you to sign paper, but they want you to be 50 feet away, like you got the thing, man. It's just COVID. It's been a mess.
Man, I guess with all the experience that you experienced, would you go back? Would you do it all over again if you given the chance to?
I mean, I would, but I would sit down and talk about it before I did it. I just wouldn't them to do it. I would make sure everybody cool with the situation, how it's gonna be, and then go do it. But instead of just jumping and just hoping that everybody deal with it and do it and make it work, because it didn't work like that.
All right, man. So first, I want to thank you for coming on, Walter, man. I really do appreciate it, man. Is there what's for the future for Walter Shannon now, man? I mean, are you going to,
right?
What's the
or anything like that? So this is a new thing for me, trying to be able to sit down and write stuff out and write what Walter wants to do. Yeah, and I've never thought about that. I've always worried about everybody else being good, and I felt as long as everybody else was good, I was good. And that's my whole thought process. And that's how I've always been. So, when you be like that all your life, man, it's hard to change. And you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I don't know what I want to do. I really don't. But the only thing right now is I'm enjoying being around my family. So take that for what it's worth and go from there.
Man, it's time, bro. It's time, man. Walter Shannon, everybody. Man, listen, I am so thankful that you came on to chop it up with me, man. Thank you very much, man. I am also thankful that you're here. You are in my prayers, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You definitely in my prayers. I'm glad that we're connected in some kind of way, man, because like I said, you actually reached out to me in the chat or in the messenger to let me know what happened to you, so I appreciate that that you come in and talk to me, and I hopefully some of the advice or some of the, things that I said, hopefully you took it with you. Obviously you did, because, you came back. So, but I do appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you very much, bro.
All right.
All right, man. Well, you take it easy. You stay safe out here, man. And yeah, I'll get back with you in a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Walter Shannon, everybody. Man, it's unfortunate what happened to my man, but he's definitely here. He's back with us. You know what I'm saying? God, watched over him, and it was one of those particular reasons, one of those particular times that God actually took the wheel. You know what I'm saying? God actually took the wheel and said, yo, it's not time yet. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the time, and this ain't the place for you yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful, I'm thankful to the Almighty that gives this man, a chance to be a father to his kids, to be a better man, to show the Almighty that he can be a better man. And that's what the Almighty did. And he turned around and gave this man another chance. So believe me, believe me, in my own experience, the Almighty, hey, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? This, as long as you put your faith in something, you know what I'm saying? And so if you put your faith in something, then, there might be chances for you. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. I am your humble host, Lockout Men, and this is the Lockoutmen Podcast. If you like content like this and more, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell and that all button for more. If you also like this, if you also like the channel and like to support your boy, hook me up with some coffee, man. The Cash App and the coffee app is in the description below, man. And if you want to come on and chop it up with me, man, you can hit me up in the Gmail. That's Lockoutmenpodcast at gmail.com. Hit me over at the over across the way over at Instagram. And if you find me some kind of way, hit me up in the messenger over on Facebook. All right, guys. I linked in my man Chappelle Hannon, Mom Dukes, let's see, D Nitty, and the rest of you guys that came in this morning to watch the interview, the behind the scenes interview with my man Walter Shannon. And on that note, I'm about to get on up out of here. You guys take it easy, because I got a load to pick up. Yes, I do. I have a load to pick up. Y'all take it easy. Peace. I have a load to pick up. Let's see what time I gotta be there. Hold on. Oh yeah, gotta be there. So I will get back at you guys with another one. So stay tuned for I got an interview premiere at 11 o'clock. Then I got the MTC premiering at 5 o'clock this afternoon. So stay tuned for the rest of the day, guys. Plus, I probably might pop back on here because I have another interview scheduled later on today. Actually, I got a couple of more scheduled for later on today. So stay tuned, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Peace. And get on the body.